They just don't make movies like they used to. You think about it. You used to have things like E.T., Jaws, the Back to the Future trilogy, the Star Wars trilogy. Now fast forward to today. What do you have? You have way better movies. That's right. I'm telling it like it is. People are always going on and on about the old days and how the old days were better. I'm sorry, but we are living in a real golden age of cinema. Horror has never been better. These franchises that you love so much have never been better and more relevant in their life. And we're getting much needed updates to old stuff. You think about it. How many people are sitting at home going, I want to watch that ancient, old Snow White cartoon. Now, you can walk into the theater and watch a brand new Snow White with a relevant, hip cast. You have Rachel Zegler, you've got Wonder Woman. What more do you want? That movie's going to be a glorified hit, and it's going to be a modern classic. And when that's out, no one's ever going to need to watch that old cartoon ever again. And the same thing happened with all these other brands. We finally had a great Indiana Jones movie that just came out. Topped the old movies by a significant margin. The new Star Wars movies and the new Star Wars shows have literally just decimated the old movies. They are so much better. The effects are better. The characters are better. Where they're going is so much better. It's just like you watch those old movies and you're like, where are these movies going? But with the new movies, it's just like from Force Awakens, you're like, I see where they're headed and I like the direction they're going. And they'll even do movies that aren't necessarily part of that. You had Rogue One. You actually had a great, prequel to the Han Solo character, Solo. And that was a beloved movie. These are classics. And the shows have only been getting better and better. And then you think about it. We've been living through an absolute buffet of superhero movies. If you are in the mood to watch a superhero movie, you have thousands of options. Marvel had the last 5 years has had pretty much a movie come out every 2 months. And it's been great. I, for one, I love the stuff they're doing with the TV shows. They're just big, long movies. Have you seen, WandaVision? WandaVision was an excellent show. So good, in fact, that I almost bought it on physical media. But the fact it was a steelbook made me say, nah, I'm going to let it pass. But, The Marvels was a great movie. I don't know, it goes on and on. DC had great movies. The Zack Snyder DC saga was excellent. And again, talking about modern movies, think about him. He's been doing great stuff, Zack Snyder, over on Netflix. The Army of the Dead. Now he's got his own Star Wars he's been working on. And you may even make an argument it's better. People will just be they're relying too much on franchises. They're worried about they don't want to try anything new. They're just they want to revisit the same stuff. Harry Potter's coming back. Lord of the Rings is coming back. This and that. Because we want those brands back. That's all we want. That's all anyone ever wants. You think about it. You guys talk about old movies. What are you talking about? Franchises. There were 4 Jaws movies. You let that happen. That's just as much as a franchise as this other stuff. And we have plenty of great original movies. Did you see Night Swim? Hello? Did you see Imaginary? Those were both excellent movies. In fact, I could easily recommend the entire Blumhouse catalog. Plus, you have Five Nights at Freddy's, which is the start of its own beautiful and successful franchise. Movies are great. This has been an excellent year for movies, and 2025 is bound to be even better. Like I said, we've got Snow White coming, which is going to be great. I've loved all those live-action Disney movies. Lion King was excellent. Aladdin was pretty good. You know, Beauty and the Beast. I never need to watch the cartoon again. It did everything the cartoon did, but better. Again, I'm an adult man. I don't need to sit down and watch children's programming, which is what cartoons are. What I do need is a live action adaptation where I go, yeah, this is for the adults. Little Mermaid, another excellent example. The list just go on and on. But if you want to live in your own little bubble and you don't want to accept that all this change has been good, then you need to get over yourself. We had an excellent Alien movie, maybe the best standalone Alien movie that's come out. Not maybe quite as good as AVP, I'll give you that, but Alien Romulus was excellent. Get over it. Embrace the change, embrace this era of films, because things like Terrifier 3 are coming. A new Rob Zombie movie is bound to drop. Things are great. Just accept. But anyways, guys, that's what I got for you. Comment down below. How much do you love new movies? And do you think that this is the peak era, the golden age of cinema? And while you're at it, give this video a like and be sure to subscribe. And until next time, keep slipping.